Jason Shuman, Jeffrey Shuman, and Bill Walton.
Not the Bill Walton you think, but the other Bill
He's
Walton.
got good ankles, though.
The shoe Bill Walton. Guys, want to tell us about the business?
Yeah, we'd be happy to. So the name of the business is called Category 5 Boat Shoes, or Cat 5 Boat Shoes for short. We're a company that specializes in custom embossed hand-sewn boat shoes. So we're actually the only company out there that can put any logo that you'd like, whether it's a country club logo, your boat name, your initials, custom monograms. You imagine it, we can put it on the shoe.
That's interesting. So why did you name it Category 5 Boat Shoes?
Yeah, so the story really starts about 2 years ago when the idea was thought up on Cape Cod. It was a group of 5 best friends. We had grown up, spending our time on the Cape, and boat shoes were always a part of the lifestyle. From the collared shirts down to the khaki shorts, you had to have your boat shoes on there. And really what ended up taking off was the fact that it was the 5 of us, and I was a University of Miami Hurricane at the time, so it seemed like a perfect combination for the two.
So how did you, so that's how you got started, but give us a little more background.
And do you guys still live on the Cape?
No, well, so that was where the summer spot was. We spent a lot of our time in the office and on the road now, but really what happened was we noticed that everybody was wearing boat shoes at the time. And, everyone was pretty much wearing the same boat shoes. It was long before these color pops were coming out with, the navies and the reds and the whites. And what we really looked at is the fact that we want something different. We want something that represented, a little bit more of who we were, whether it was the fraternity that we were in at the time or, the philanthropy that we were, affiliated with. So we had a few pairs made up for ourselves. And before we know it, the fall came around. We were on our own college campuses, and we wore them around. And there was a great reception from Boston College, the University of Miami, Syracuse, and one thing led to another. And being an entrepreneurship major, we realized that, we wanted to hop into this full time. So we took the dive into the deep end before our senior year of college.
So how many employees do you have?
Right now, it's 4 of us full time. But as my brother Jeff will talk about in a little bit, I think we have about 80 college campus reps across the country, and we're hiring another 50 or so for this fall.
That's interesting.
And you've self-funded the business?
There was 2 angel investors, and then there was some bootstrapping. I think the shoe industry is one of those, as we all know, that you need a little bit of money to get into. But we're having a good time with it, and as far as the women's line that we're looking to get out in a little while, I think Bill will discuss how we're hoping to get into that.
So do you still have the angels involved in the business?
Yes.
You're still involved. Now, it seems like you're also directing this towards sort of a branded client that wants to take the shoe and put their logo on it. So you're B2B selling this to corporations?
Yep. So this spring we really changed, the business model around. We, figured out a way to start delivering custom shoes in a time period of 1 to 4 days, which is really unheard of, in our industry. So we started working with country clubs, yacht clubs, retailers ranging from Cape Cod, Nantucket, all the way down to Georgia. We have actually a big following down the southeast of the country now. And then, we actually started doing some big corporate clients and charity events. A great one for us was the Spalding Rehab Charity Tee Off with Teddy program that we did a couple weeks ago.
Interesting.
How do you manage that kind of a turnaround? I mean, that's pretty remarkable in the shoe industry.